This is going to be the start of our interview. I don't know why I've made it so formal, but thank you for joining us today. Could you
It's a pleasure.
introduce yourself and your business?
Yes, my name is Edua Effiom and my business is Effi-HR.
How long have you been in the industry, or since when did you start your business, and what inspired you to do so?
Yeah, I've been in the industry for many years. For the majority of my working career, I've worked in HR. And then during the pandemic, I decided to break out and become self-employed. And I've done that for a few years. And it's been very challenging times, with the pandemic and the cost of living crisis. But now that we're coming out of it, I decided to rebrand and call myself now Effi-HR Limited, trading as Effi-HR Consulting. And I'm really excited about this next part of my journey.
Well, yeah, it's really exciting. It's challenging, but it's very fulfilling to start your own business and see results.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
So could you share a bit about your company's core services or values, or just your main goals and aims?
Yes, Effi-HR Consulting. I have built this company to support small to medium businesses, essentially. And I've now narrowed my audience down to the service sectors. So that's like hospitality, architecture, marketing, professional services like lawyers and accountants, mostly because I understand some of their challenges, because I provide a service as well. So not having a one size fits all approach to providing HR advice and support is very much getting to know the businesses and what their challenges are, and just trying to apply the law in a way that fits in with how they want to run their companies. That's an important part of my philosophy of how I run Effi-HR Consulting.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. You build, I guess, very unique relationships with each of your clients. It was different, was it?
For sure. And every business is different. So I don't. That's why the one size fits all doesn't really work for me and how I want to run my business.
No, I think that's a great philosophy to follow. Speaking about relationships, how did you first discover and build a relationship with Suzaku Consulting?
Yes, well, the founder, Amritpal, we met during networking, the Federation of Small Businesses. And we met, I think, during the lockdown period where everything was online.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Really interesting.
Yeah.
And we hit it off just instantly, really. And I just found him like a very easy person to get along with. We just instantly clicked on so many different levels, and we kept on in contact over the years.
Yes.
And as his business grew, so did mine, and I needed that IT support.
Yes.
Because that's one thing that when you move from being employed by a big company, you're used to calling up somebody to be on hand to fix your laptop if it goes down, or if you're having some IT technical problems. But when you're self-employed and you set up on your own, there's nobody there to help you. And I'm not that technically minded.
Yeah.
And during the pandemic and coming out of that, where we have to be online so much with, Zoom and Teams and Google, and there's just so much emphasis on being online. So having a good tech is so important. So what I found was that Suzaku Consulting and Amrit, he was just so responsive to my needs as a small business owner. And because he works with the legal profession, and I've trained as a lawyer myself, there's a lot of, and employment law is an important part of HR. So there's a lot of crossover between, his clients and my clients. So that's how we've kept in contact. But I have to say that he has been so responsive to my needs with technical issues, and the way that he explains it, being not a techie person, he just explains things so well to me. And even through what I'm going through now, a rebranding process, he's been helping me set up my email, I've got a domain, so I can sort of create my own website. Now I'm building that. And these things they're fundamental for you running a business these days. So he's really a crucial part of my next step, basically.
Yeah, he's kind of like behind the scenes setting it up.
Yeah, for sure. The important part of the infrastructure, I would say.
Yeah. So the next question would be, how has your experience been so far? But you've kind of already described that. It seems like it's been a positive experience.
Very much so. And I envisage that will continue. And what's nice is that we moved from being online to meeting up in person, because Amrit holds networking events. So, we continue to build that relationship. And he's very good at sort of bringing these clients together and connecting people as well. So it's not just on the IT side of things. He's just very supportive to the small and larger business community. So that's what sets him apart, I think, personally, from maybe some other IT support providers.
Yeah, no, I agree, without any bias at all. I completely agree. Can you share a little bit about how our IT solutions have impacted your business operations, both before and after the rebranding, perhaps?
Yeah, for sure. Because just things like if my system was working was slow. There was a time where I just needed to change my laptop, and I was hanging on for dear life. And he was saying to me, "You really need to make that change." And he gave me, what was great is that he gave me various options. In the end, I decided to bring get a tablet from Suzaku, because it was more convenient for me. It was more lightweight as I went out to see clients, and he just showed me the functionality of using a tablet. So that was a good sort of stopgap for me until I then bought another laptop via Suzaku. And so that was what was happening even prior to the rebranding. And during this rebranding period, he's been great in, sort of showing me how to get a domain and all of those sorts of things, which were just over my head.
Yeah, that techie stuff that you just don't want to deal with.
And I was just like, no. But I found what I was sort of, there are fears that a small business owner maybe has sometimes, because they've never had to deal with that. They've always been in a big company where somebody in IT is going to help them. But suddenly, when you are a small business owner, you're wearing so many hats, and you've got to just become aware of all these different things, because they're an important part of you being able to market yourself and your business. So, I mean, the fact that he's been able to walk me through what I would need to do in order to set up certain things, and it's just giving me a great springboard for me to sort of get on and sort of build my website and do some other things as well. So his help and Suzaku just collectively has been invaluable.
No, that's great. It's like you need that business support system, that someone or a group who are very reliable that you can go to without having to worry about when your problem can be fixed.
Exactly. And it's more than just IT. He's got so many solutions. They're business solutions that he's provided. So it's not just sort of this very techie sort of thing that he's providing. It's more of a holistic approach that he has to business.
Oh, that's lovely. I'm glad. As your business continues to grow, what are some technology or IT areas that you anticipate you might need more support with that hopefully Suzaku can help you with?
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, like I said, I'm sort of building my website at the moment. So I'm just taking it stage by stage. But it's having that peace of mind that if there are any technical issues that I'm not sure about, that I can, I can literally email and text, and it's just within hours, something's coming back to me. Yeah, it's very responsive. So I feel it gives me that peace of mind because of the relationship that we've built up, that he'll be able to support me with any of my IT or wider business issues that I might have going forward as well.
Yes, that's very good. Trust is the most important thing in a business relationship. And Amrit has shown that he wants to keep your trust. He's very, very eager to help your business move forward, and he knows that you have a lot of potential and a lot of offer to the world.
Okay, that's great to know as well.
Could you share one or however many you would like success stories or positive outcome from our collaboration that you're particularly happy with?
Yeah, I mean, it's just even the technical, like even the what laptop that I'm using now is provided via Suzaku.
Yeah.
You know, he's always listening out for solutions. What is the next thing that you need in your business that's going to support you? So it could be hardware, it can be software. It could be, like I said, wider business solutions. I know that we're going to be in conversation about, like an email signature.
Yes, indeed.
We'll be in touch regarding that, logos and all sorts of things. It's been it's helped me in that transitional period so much. It's been, I can only say positive things.
I think even though, of course, client-business relationship, it's always about helping. You're somebody that we love to help because of how appreciative you are, and we can see how much this is helping you. And I think it's easy to help people who have a passion for their business and know what they need done. So like both on Amrit's side, but also your side. That's why this is a very successful relationship.
Great stuff, yeah.
Would you like to share anything about your business? Any specific services you offer, how people can find you and reach out to you?
Yes, Effi-HR Consulting. I'm providing HR consultancy services for small to medium businesses, primarily in the services sector, but beyond that as well. I have a variety of services. I've got a review and report service, which is complimentary. So I can review.
Very nice.
Yeah. Potential clients, I can review their documentation, their systems and processes, and then provide a report for them so that they can take away and see, what areas that they might be at risk. And I provide recommendations on how to remedy that. So that's totally complimentary. I also draft HR documentation like contracts and employee handbooks. There's ad hoc work like for grievances, disciplinaries, and redundancies or restructures. And then I sometimes provide ad hoc advice for people. They may have a one-off issue where they just want some advice, specific advice on that. Yeah. So, and also if they want to have a longer-term relationship with me, I have various HR packages where I can help businesses grow. And there are various levels according to what sort of stage their business is at. So I can help startups and I can help more established businesses that want to grow and scale.
That sounds wonderful. So the best way to contact would be via email?
Yeah, email Edua at Effi-HR.co.uk. And soon website is going to be built. And
in the making.
Yeah, Effi-HR.co.uk. And I'm on LinkedIn as well. You can find me on LinkedIn.
Well, thank you for your time and your insights. We look forward to continuing our successful partnership. Absolutely. And we hope that anyone who watches this gives your business a chance that I was too.
Okay. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
No worries.